Hi, what's up? I'm Alex. I'm going to be showing you how to install JB4 Stage 1 on an N25 X3. It's the F25. It's the X drive, and this is pretty much the only tuner that Burger Tuning offers from their site for the X3. I even contacted them to see if they had any anything like downpipes or anything like that, but they only offer the Stage 1 and an intake, and I didn't really want the intake because I don't want like the blue, because then it doesn't really look stock anymore, and then you can't really do the whole sleeper X3. So I'm going to be showing you how to install this, but you actually don't start in the front, so I'm going to leave this here. You have to start in the back. Because what you want to do is you want to disconnect the negative battery terminal, because you really shouldn't be like messing with the wires when they're live. So what you're going to do is, I have subs, so it's a little bit more like hard for me. Can you hold this for me? And then I'll just like show them. Alright, it's like pretty heavy. So just like, there you go. Alright, so right here it's like flat heads, you just like turn them. This one. Oh my god. This one. This folds up, and then the battery's right here. Negative battery terminal's right there, and it's a 10 mil. So just don't touch it on anything like that's red. Just try to keep it away from that. So just tuck it over here. So just take this off. All right. Be like careful not to like rip it off. All right. So there. Now all the lights should have turned off on the interior. So now you're good. So just make sure it's over here, and now it's not gonna move. So you just put it back down, just to like make sure it's safe down there. Alright, so now back to the front. So, with the Stage 1, with the colored harness, what you're going to need to tap to is something right down here. The TMAP sensor right down here by the throttle body. So, here, I'll get a better video of it. So, if you're looking at the motor like this, I'll try to give it as detailed as possible, because like I see these videos and it's super hard to tell. So, if you're looking at the engine, you want to look right down here. And you see that right there, you see that sensor? That's the one you gotta tap to. That one right back there. So, I mean, just make sure these aren't hot. Like, these lines sometimes get hot, so don't do this when it's like a hot engine, obviously. So don't like go for a drive and then try to do this. Like, try to do it when it's cold. So there's a sensor right back here. I'm trying to see. Okay, so, hold on. All right, so you can see it like right down here. I don't know, but there, now focus. So like this sensor right here, you just have to take this off, and then that's what you're gonna want to tap this colored harness to. So here you go, you can hold it in. Now that that's off, you want to take this, and just put it into the new one, tuck it over here, take this one, and then just kind of wrap it around, and then you want to plug that one here. I'll try to aim it again. I don't know if you can see that. Wait. There you go, right there. See how you just, well, I can't really see it now because the phone's in the way. Yeah, then you just plug it right there. You hear it click, and that's when you know it's good. So now this wire, you're gonna want to run this kind of around so that it's not doing anything, because you want to make it as clean as possible. You don't want it to like have wires just all over the place. So now what you're gonna have to do, what they say to do is just to take off these, and you can get it under here, but that makes it really difficult. Like if you just take these off and take it off, it's still hard to get to the sensor because it's right on like the intake manifold right there. So what I do is I take these off still, I remove this, or not remove it, I just loosen it so that it's not tight anymore, and then these just pop out right here, and then you just have to move this out of the way. You just pull this out, see how it just like comes right out, like no problem, and then this comes all out as a unit, and then you can get to it so much easier, and then it's much easier to run the wire how you want it, and then you can put it all back in. So here, you can hold it while I do all that. Put this out of the way so that I don't like mess with it. I'm gonna take this off. Just move that out of the way, move it like over here. There you go, so now that's out of the way. And now I'm gonna loosen this up here. Okay. Now that's this little pop thing right here. Oh, that's fucking hot, bro. So then you pull this up, that just pops right off. And then you can really just move it up like this, and then you just kind of move it to the side, and then it's out of the way. So it's still here, I'll take it now. it's still gonna be on these lines over here. So, but you see how easy it is to get to this now? It's right there. I actually didn't even take these top things off because it's really like pointless to do that. So now that's right there, super easy to get to. So here, can you get the camera again? There from that angle. So now that you have it like moved out of the way, you can figure out how you want to run your wires. So I'm gonna kind of fit it under here, and then I'm gonna put this up here out of the way. Move this up again. So now we want to take this out. Oh my God. And then we're gonna want to put this one on. Put this one on. Oh, other way. Okay, there we go. So now they're both together. And now we'll run the cord around back here so it doesn't get that hot. It's not seen that easily. There you go. So now it's out of the way. And this is back tucked over here. And then you want to just slide this piece back in on the top. Go. And then underneath, you can look. So there's a huge space right here you can look. So what you want to do, you want to put your head down here and just look, and you'll see the little there's like a little ring that comes up like this, and then the bottom of it goes like that. It just sits on it. So you just got to line it up. That's all you got to do. So just watch out for that. So just line it up. There you go. So it just popped right back down. It goes right into place, no problem. So now it's back in place. Take this, put that back on. Oh. Should make sure it's all lined up. Might not. It all lined up around. There you go. Back on. And then over here, what you're gonna want to do, now that you have all this wire right here, you sort of just bring it up how, I mean, you can honestly do it however you want. Push this back down. Okay. Oh, line this up right there. There you go. It's like never happened. Alright, so that's the shortest tutorial. Oh, you want to obviously go put the negative. Alright. Again. Just be careful just to touch it on the negative terminal. Don't touch anything else. Okay. There you go. Make sure it's tight. It's all good to go. So now you can honestly just do these with your hands. Oh, freaking bag out of here. And after you just put the terminal back on, you're good to go. That's basically all you gotta do. Now it's ready to go. You don't gotta really do anything else. It does it all automatically. It's not like the full JB4, it's just the stage one. So that's what they offer for the F25 X3. I'll be uploading some videos for like pulls and 0 to 60 runs, stuff like that. It doesn't remove the 130 mile/hour limiter that's on the non-M Sport models. So, I mean, honestly, at 130, this car's kind of big, so I don't really mind that it doesn't go more than that. So, I mean, honestly, just like the video, subscribe if you enjoyed it. I mean, honestly, I upload as many car videos as I can when I get time, so thanks for watching.